my friends, how you all doing? Welcome back to the channel and welcome to a fresh episode of the Hall of Famer. The last episode is linked above for you right now, my friends. Be sure to go and check that one out before cracking on with today's. We are coming to the business end of the season, so let's get into it. Right, first things first, just a little something to touch upon. There was a small transfer window in the space between last episode and this one. I decided not to bring anyone into the club. I didn't really feel like we needed anyone because the form's been okay. You're going to see that in a moment. But another player's gone out. And it's the board's doing again. And it's Sabrina Marinko, who you will remember from last season. He actually had a few games for us where he played pretty well. He was a youngster who had a lot of ability. And yeah, look, you can see 7 games, 2 assists. Played a game this season as well. Just, I'm a bit pissed off with the board. I'm going to be honest, if you had to keep selling all these players from underneath me. You might look at him and be saying, he's 18. Is he really ever going to be that good? Yeah, that's fair enough. But that's not the point, is it? It's the fact they're just selling the players without my say-so. And it's another 200k. It's good money for the player, but I genuinely feel like if they let me deal with these transfers, we could probably get a bit more money. But for whatever reason, they're just going above me. And it's very, very annoying. Financially, we look really good, to be fair to the board. £1 million in the bank. But it's not the point. It really isn't the point. But anyway, let's take a look at these fixtures. Last episode, we had a 1-1 and a 3-1. Since then, you're going to see as many draws as wins. And there is a defeat in there as well. I don't really know. I feel like our form is similar to what I was saying last time. We're a middle of the road team, and but we struggle to put teams to bed. Again, you're going to look at all those games, and there's only 2 games in there where we scored more than 1 goal. So it just kind of shows you our biggest problem is putting the ball in the back of the net, and I really know why, going to be honest with you. In this little run, you're going to see the teams that we've played at the top we haven't beat. So a bit worried about the championship phase, I'm going to be honest with you, and we are going to probably get that started today, like I said last episode. But we did start the little run with a 1-1 against Rapid Bucharest, a team we really should have been beating, but they went in the lead at the end of the first half, and then Endia kind of rescued a point late on for us. Voluntari were up next. 3-1 win in this game, though. Really good result for us. You'll see Stoya, Endia and Biondi on the score sheet, and they got themselves a very late consolation. We came up against Ferul next, who are the team leading the way in the division, and they got themselves a 1-0 win. As you can see, Stoya, Kesic, Radu, none of them turned up, and it was just a really frustrating game. It really was. Came up against Gazmatan, a 2-1 win in this one, though. Mastorovic and Endia with the goals in the first 10 minutes. The game was over. They did grab themselves a late constellation. Then we had back-to-back draws. The first was against Hermannstadt, a 0-0, and we played these earlier in the season, and it was the same. They're a stubborn team to try and break down. They really, really are, because they play with a lot of defensive players, and we couldn't. It was a 0-0. Then we came up against FC Arge, a 1-1 in the game. Endia, and he scored our goal and rescued a point again. And then we came up against Université Cluj, a 1-0 win, and it was Endia with the goal. He's in a rich vein of form, that was. Tongue-tied sometimes. So yeah, we're going to play Bucharesti. And then once that game's done, we'll find out about the championship phase. We'll find out who our first game is, and we will play that one as well, my friends. And then we'll decide what we're going to do after that. I'm going to be honest, I am thinking about just kind of speed running through it, and unless something magical happens, just kind of getting this season put to bed, because it's kind of where I'm at right now. I'm going to be honest with you. But anyway, we go to the competitions. We go to the league table. You're going to see we're third in the league. We have dropped down. We were second last time, and probably closer to first than we are now. There is an 11-point gap between us and top. But I think we have to have some perspective where the season's concerned. We have only just been promoted, and at this stage in the season, with 1 game left in the first part, we are third in the table, 11 points off top. It's an unbelievable season when you actually think about it. We're just going to have to see if we can finish it off in unbelievable fashion and do something special in the next phase. But yeah, to this point, it's pretty ridiculous, especially when you think we were one of the teams that were marked as going down. But it's the draws of what's hurt us. The draws have hurt us massively. 12 draws this year, only 3 defeats. No other team has lost less games than us, and I think that says it all. We will grind out a result, a win and a draw, but we just couldn't turn enough of these draws into wins. But it is what it is. Let's crack on though. Let's play this last game of the season, gang. Get this one done and dusted, and then move on to bigger and better things. So we're going to go with Silic in goal, Anaya and Sofran at fullback, Vieira and Mostorovic at centre-back. Brink's going to partner Mika in the midfield, and Dia's going to play down the left. We're going to play Radu on the right. Shiriak is going to come in and play through the middle on this one. Stoyer's going to go up top. And yeah, that's it really. Let's just put this to bed. And so here we go, ladies and gents. Let's get this game underway, shall we? And see what sort of results we can get against Dinamo, who came up with us. They've actually done well, haven't they? They got promoted with us. They're 7th in the league, 8th in the league. And they done well. Like, credit where it's due. 2 promoted teams in the top 10. Pretty amazing stuff. So, yeah, this might actually be a harder task than I potentially was expecting. But 20 minutes gone already in the game. Not much to shout about. And yeah, I think as a result, I am going to just demand a little bit more out of the team. We've got the ball back there. Shiriak into Brink. He's going to receive it back. Lovely ball wide out to Radu, who's going to try and run his man. Can he get a ball in the box? He can, but it's really, really poor cross. And it's dealt with very, very easily by their defence. They're on the ball now. Patient play from the opposition. Into the midfield. Come on. Pressing the ball well, you can see the way we do press the football, and I do like it. That's good football into Brink. Brink now, out wide, into Ndia. Ball coming into the box, and it's just over the bar. I kind of had a feeling that was going to be the case. Tis what it is. But we are probably the better team to this point. Mika, though, on the corner, to the back. Oh! It's Dan Vieira. It's the man to get his big old slab head on it. And it's 1-0 to Timişoara. Get in there, you beautiful man. I'm so glad I brought him back because he's been super consistent this year. He was amazing for us last year and he's been unbelievable this season. But Radu now picks the ball up. Are we going to get another goal? 2 quick fire goals would be amazing. Sofran into Mika, into Mostorovic. He's going to go to Vieira, the man whose praises I was just shouting. That's a lovely ball. Stoya! Is it going to count though? I'm really not sure. That ball was delicious. It was. It was ice cream. And it's awarded! Oh my God, we don't see that very often. When it goes to VAR, 9 times out of 10 it's disallowed. But we are 2-0 to the good. See what VAR does? Even on FM, you don't celebrate properly. I'd be jumping all about if that was just a goal straight away. That's VAR for you. But good tackle there. We're going to give a bloody penalty away. We're going to give him a chance just before half-time to get back in the game, aren't we? Really idiotic that from Sofran. He ain't going anywhere. He is not going anywhere. Right, can we save it? No. I tell you what, the keeper should do better there. That was closer to him than it looked. All right, he's hit it with power, but come on, the keeper's got to do better there for me. And it's going to be half time, and it's 2-1. So we're in the lead, but we just got to keep going for this one. Right, let's rock and roll in the second half. We're a better team. We're on top of possession. We've had more chances. So yeah, we're definitely the better team. Committing more fouls. Well, even actually on the fouls. More corners. We need to do more from corners. That's definitely something I need to try and sort out. But yeah, nearly an hour gone in the game. And Shiriak's going to come off for Hattigan. He had an alright game, Shiriak, but let's just bring on the man that is Roberto Hattigan. And we're also going to do some marking up because I don't want to give them any chance to get back in this, especially with the 1 goal at the moment. Ball, that's decent header into the Radu now. Where's he going to go with this? He loves to hug the line. Back to Sofran, ball in, Stoyer's header just wide of the mark, but it is another big chance for us. 12 shots, 5 on target. It's good, it's very good, but I would still like another goal because I just don't feel comfortable with the 2-1. Never feel comfortable with a 1 goal advantage. It's just the nature of the way this team play. I don't actually think it's the team. I think it's the league is a level and the team doesn't match the level. I think that's really what it is. Let's just press him. And then Biondi is going to come on for Radu. And I'm going to bring Mika off for Gologan. And while this is all going on, there is a highlight. We've cleared the ball though. Stoyer's header. I'm hoping this is just one of those pointless highlights that happens when you're making changes to your team rather than Bucharesti going up the other end and scoring a goal. That's well cut out though from Hattigan, and we're passing the ball around nicely. I just don't really know whether to commentate over the top of this because who knows if this is actually a highlight. It's amazing passing from the boys though. That's a wonderful ball. Oh, it's offside. What a shame. It was lovely football. Really was. Pass and move. 5 minutes to go in the game though, and we are on the verge of a really important victory, it does have to be said. Stoppage time. Biondi takes the ball from the throw-in. Back to Sofran. Lovely touch out of his feet. Can he get the ball in? No, he goes back to Brink. Hattigan. Gologan! Lucian Gologan. I brought him on and he scores. A lovely place finish late on in the game. And we're going to win this by 3-1. I'm not going to count me chickens too soon because that's a ball and it's hit the woodwork and it's saved. The second attempt was saved. The drama continues. It's always there for Timişoara, but a 3-1 win, we will absolutely take that. So that was a very, very good result for us. And I'm just going to quickly bring it back here because you're going to see that we are now into the Champions Playoff draw. So yeah, we're basically going to play each of these teams twice. And then whoever's top at the end of it wins the league. It's essentially how it was last season, but on a grander scale. So we're going to be up against Varul, FC Arj, FCSB, Université Crova and Voluntari. These are the best of the league, and, you know, like I've been saying, I feel like we're the best of the rest. So we're going to have a tough time, I think, trying to win any of the games in this one. You start with 50% of your point tally, so we're going to be starting on 29 points. So as far as the league's concerned, we're still third, obviously, but this is how it looks. And so as a result, it's drawn for Raw and FCSB in closer to us. There's only 4 points in it now, which is pretty crazy, isn't it? So, yeah, Silic is still hanging on to that most clean sheets of the season, which is absolutely incredible, isn't it? But yeah, that's where we're starting. And the first game we're going to be playing in this run is against the current leaders, Infraral Constanta. So, I guess we just get into that game now, my friends. So, yeah, let's do this. And so, here we go, my friends. It's first versus third. And we've not beat this team. They've been really, really difficult to come up against, and so yeah, I don't really know what to expect from this game, but I'm going to go with this team anyway. We're going to go Silic in goal, Anaya and Sofran at fullback, Vieira, Mostorovic at centre-back, Brink, Mika, midfield, Endia left, Radu right, Hattigan's going to come in to play through the middle for this one, and Stoya is going to continue up top for us. Here we go, gang. Second game of today's episode, and this is a biggie. We're coming up against Farul, who have been going very, very well in the league. Our form is actually better than theirs. We've got 3 wins, 2 draws. They've got 2 wins and 3 draws. So, yeah, that's interesting. They're second in the table. They've been leading. Oh, to be fair, they're playing their game late, so that might be what that is. But, yeah, let's just see how the game goes. We've got nothing to lose now. We really have got nothing to lose. and just see if we can finally get a result against this team. Well, they've beaten us every time they've faced us, so yeah, that's just kind of where it's gone. But they're on the ball, they're coming forward early on, ball in, and that's it, the woodwork is cleared away. And if that's a sign of things to come, I'm a little worried about this game. I really am. For Raw again, throw in, lays that off. It's good football from them. They're dominating the game very early on here. Passing the ball around nicely, ball over the top, headed down, and the shot is just wide, but we have got to get on top of this. I'm going to demand more very early on. We're not even 10 minutes played, and I'm telling the boys we need more. We actually have 5 shots, 3 on target. They've had 3 shots, none on target. It'd be nice if we could see our shots and our highlights. Would be lovely. We're actually the better team at the moment. What on earth is going on? Okay, corner to Farrell, because of course a corner to... There's me going, we're the better team at the moment. And then we're 1-0 down. In true Timişoara fashion. Oh, it's just my luck. Free kick now to Farrell. Ball comes in, header. And if this counts, which I get a feeling it might, because he looked level, we are up shit streak. Yes, he looked level and it looked like a goal, and I'm worried. I'm going to go attacking because we're 2-0 down. It ain't going to bloody hurt, is it? Let's be honest, but we're 2-0 down already. And look at the statistics, though, everyone. We're actually playing well. How are we 2-0 down? It's like the scoreline is not a fair reflection on how the game's actually gone, is it? Hattigan, Mika, both playing out of their skin. It's just the back is not good. Oh, I'm a bit annoyed. As the performance is actually okay. Right, we're at half time. I'm going to actually come down on them, even though we played well, because it might just give them an extra bit of incentive to get out there in this second half and go and do a job. Stoyer's not playing well. Right, throw in. Sofran into Radu. Vieira. Sofran. Mika. Hattigan. Lovely football. Radu cuts it back. And how have we not scored? Oh my God. How did that not go in? Oh my God. Wow. Oh, I'm going to make a change. Massaro's going to come on, the man who has literally not scored since he scored a hat-trick. We're going to go with an inside forward on attack with Biondi, though, on the left-hand side, just to try and press the issue, because as good as we've been, it's one of those days in front of goal again where we've struggled. I don't see us coming back. Throw into Farrell. Come on. Oh, the goalkeeper. Jesus Christ, that's so soft. Surely you can read that and get across. 3-0. I'm sorry, but this I'm going to berate the team, but this scoreline. The statistics, we're even on shots and everything. We've got more possession, which, what a wank performance in front of goal. It really is. It's not good enough. It's our first real hammering of the season as well. Like, as far as goals are concerned, it's not really a hammering if you're looking at the stats. Radu into Hattigan. Lovely ball. Massaro, you're so shit this season. Ah, dearie me. You go across the keeper there. Corner. Biondi, ball in. Header. It's over the bar. We've had so many chances. Wow. This is a very frustrating defeat. Really frustrating. Because we've had a lot of chances. 16 shots, 8 on target. That's horrible to take. Well, quite frankly, that's I don't really know. If that's how this is going to go, all that hard work was for nothing. Yeah, that's our heaviest defeat of the season. So, let's actually have some perspective. A 2-1 there, a 2-0 there. It's our heaviest defeat of the season. But no one likes losing 3-0, do they? Anyway, let's just move on. I don't know what I'm going to do, gang. I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't know where I'm going to bring it back. I think I'm just going to play through the games and I'm going to assess it as I go. And if it's really bad, we'll just come back for the last game of the season and we'll play that and we'll do a season wrap up. If it's going well, if I think we're going to maybe qualify for Europe or we're in with a chance of winning the league, I'll bring it back sooner. But I think it's the only real way I can do it. It's the only real way I can judge it because I just don't know how this part of the season's going to go. I've got a feeling it's not going to go well because these teams are the elite in the league. These are the teams that I've actually, when I look through my fixtures, I've struggled to beat. Most of the time I've drawn against them because I've only lost a few times this year, but I've struggled to get it over the line. So I really don't know how it's going to go this part of the season. So I think I'm just going to play and assess it, as I go along. But as a result of that defeat, this is how it looks. We are still third, which is pretty incredible, to be honest with you. 29 points, but they've pulled out a bit of a gap now. It's good for them. FCSB are there challenging for the title as well. If it's not us that's going to win it, I really hope it's for all because they've been there all season long. They've been super consistent, and I just don't want a giant like FCSB winning the title again. But let's just see where we're at next episode. It's been an incredible season though to this point, hasn't it? To think we're here doing this is pretty amazing. And so there you have it, my friends. We're done and dusted for another episode of the Hall of Famer. Probably not the way any of us wanted to start the Champions playoff phase, but I didn't expect us to even be at this phase, so let's just enjoy the ride, shall we? Until next time, though, if you're new around here, please consider subscribing. It's the best way to support the channel. Drop a like on the video if you've enjoyed it. It doesn't take 2 seconds to do that, and trust me, it really, really helps the channel out. But until the next one, saluting you all. Stay safe, stay humble, and I will see you very, very soon.